Information tonight on new legislation putting limits on school referendums throughout the state. This comes at a time when state funding for public schools continues to decrease and turning to voters is at an all-time high. Two Northeast Wisconsin school districts are seeking public funding for improvements during elections next Tuesday. They're Peshtigo and Shawano. NBC 26's Alex Hagan has been looking into this bill. He joins us now live in Green Bay with more.
Well, good evening, Stacy. The bill limits when and how districts can call on taxpayers to raise money. Well, tonight I talked to several area school districts, and they're standing firm against this proposal.
At the Oshkosh School District,
additional referendums may be necessary.
Superintendent Stan Mack says an operations referendum in 2014 made a difference. Mack adds turning to taxpayers is becoming the norm.
School districts would not have referendums if, at least for operations, if there was appropriate and adequate funding from the state.
Green Bay Education Association President Lori Cathy says it's the same in Green Bay.
We're willing to foot the extra bill to make sure that our students have everything that they need.
In 2014, there were more than 200 referendums statewide. Now, two Republican lawmakers want to require referendums in general elections and prohibit school boards from going back to voters for 2 years after a failure. This takes away constant referenda on taxpayers.
It would really take away local control from school boards.
A disaster for Wisconsin's children.
But the Brown County Taxpayers Association supports this legislation.
Better if they came in the general election because they get a better representation of the people that are actually going to pay that tax.
But if state funding continues to decline,
referendums would continue to be on the forefront.
Mack hopes these limits don't become law.
Now, Governor Scott Walker and other legislative leaders in Madison have already come out supporting this legislation. Reporting live tonight in Green Bay, I'm Alex Hagan with NBC 26.